Hey everybody, it's MiltonCraft, man, on a mission. Just wanted to come by real quick today and do a quick little chat. Out here today in the backyard, had some trees to fall. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do with these trees. But I wanted to come by and share a couple things with you. I wanted to share two simple things that I changed in order to make my life better. Two simple things that I changed in order to make my life better. And I hope that these two, if you use them, will work for you as well. So, just a little backdrop. I grew up in the country. I have two sisters. Lived in the house with my mother and father. In sixth grade, I started playing trumpet. I wanted to be a trumpet player. I wanted to be a musician. So I studied Louis Armstrong and the great trumpet players back in the day. I thought I was going to be a musician. That's what I wanted to do. That's my career path was going to be. I was going to go off, Juilliard School of Music, become a professor of trumpet, be a professional player, musician, all of those great things. So went to high school, kept playing. Then it came time to go to college, and I actually got a scholarship to Juilliard. I was very pleased with myself, but country parents wouldn't let me go. So that was the beginning of a dream being crushed. So I did go to school here locally, to college. Played in the band, marching band, concert band, orchestra, all that great stuff. It was cool first couple of years, but after that, I felt like something was missing. Felt like a piece of me was not quite there. So it kind of upset me, hurt me, and I kind of strayed away from wanting to do music. So I kind of put music on the back burner. Life was still good. Married a beautiful woman for 30 plus years. Had two wonderful kids. Worked every day, and we just enjoyed life. But as you get older, you realize there's certain things in your life, if you don't address them, they will continue to remain part of your life as you continue to get older. And for some of us, we never address those things. We just continue to live with them because of either fear or just not wanting to hurt someone's feelings, or such and such and such. But I'm going to share with you real quick the two things I had to learn and that I did in order to make my life simpler, easier, and happier. And the first thing is, you've got to learn how to tell people to shut up. Let that sink in for a second. You've got to learn how to tell people to shut up. Oh man, that's harsh, that's cruel. It may be harsh, it may be cruel, but it's something you have to do in order to be happy. We all have those family members, our parents, our siblings, our cousins, nephews, uncles, whoever, neighbors, pastors, teachers, leaders, who always want to tell you what's best for you. Oh, son, you need to do this. Oh, son, go down there and try this. Oh, son, don't do that. That's just going to mess up your life. Oh, son, make sure you do it this way, not that way. And they've done none of these things that they're telling you to do. You've got to learn how to tell people to shut up. And it's not a bad thing. You don't need everybody telling you how to run your life, how to do the next thing in your life, how to take one step here to get there. You're an adult. Life was created individually for each one of us. We all have our own paths to go down. And learn to tell them to shut up, because they don't direct your path. You do. You have control of what you do in your life. And if you allow people to continue to tell you what to do, that is on you. But the day you do decide to do that, to tell people to shut up, I can't listen to you. If you don't like it, I understand. Maybe you don't need to be in my life. I hate for that to happen, but so be it. I have to be happy. I have to be able to enjoy life. I have to be able to try things, fulfill some of my dreams and goals and missions and things like that. And I can't always listen to what you are saying if I want those things to happen. I've got to learn how to tell people to shut up. I've got to learn how to say, you're no longer part of my life at the moment because you're not helping me to achieve the things I need to achieve. Don't be afraid to do that. It's not hurting anybody's feelings. It's not putting anybody down. It's helping you to live a simple and happy life. The second thing is, which is the biggest and most important, you've got to love yourself. You've got to love yourself to know what you need, when you need it, how you need it, who gives it to you, and what else you need to get to make you happy. You got to love yourself to say, hey, look, Milton, go take a nap. You're tired. Hey, look, Milton, stop eating that because that's making you sick. Hey, look, Milton, your heart's not pumping like it needs to. You have to start walking a little bit more, a little more exercise, backing up off the carbs, eat more fiber to keep you regular. Whatever it is that you need to do to love yourself, you've got to do it. Going to bed at 8 o'clock instead of 12. Getting up in the morning, drinking water first instead of eating that big old bowl of cereal or those grits of oatmeal, whatever you eat. Something to help get your stomach going for the day. You got to love yourself enough to do those things. When it comes to your career, stop taking jobs and doing things that are going to be toxic. They're going to stress you out. They're so stressful that you come home and it takes you 2 hours to wind down from all that toxic day you've had. And your spouse is looking at you like, I don't want to hear this. I didn't go to work with you. Is it that bad for real? Well, maybe you need to do something. You're stressing your spouse out because you're stressed out. That's no longer making you happy. You need to think about the career choices that you make. Yeah, the money's good, yeah, and all that. But is it worth this? Is it worth the love you have for yourself? You need to think about those things. Career choices, the choices you make, even where you stay, even where you live, the city, the state you live in. Am I in a state that's going to make me happy? Am I staying somewhere just because my parents stayed here? Just because my cousins are here? But I really don't want to be here. Why are you continuing to do that? Just to save face with them? You shouldn't do that. You got to love yourself enough to say, hey, look, family, I love you. But I'm going to be in this state over here if you want to see me, okay? Come see me anytime you like. The door's always open. So love yourself enough to make the choices and decisions that are going to help you feel good, that are going to make your life happier, going to make the people directly beside you happy. Things that will help you become better. 2 simple things that I'm going to share, that I've shared, not going to share, I've shared with you, I think will help you to live a happy life. The first one is what? Learn how to tell people to shut up. You've got to learn how to tell people to shut up. Get out of your business. You got this. And if you don't, you'll figure it out. The second thing is you've got to love yourself. Love yourself enough to do the things that you need to do to keep you healthy, to keep you happy, to keep you whole, so that you can enjoy this life. You only get one, so you can enjoy this life. But I wanted to come share that as I prepare again to figure out what I'm going to do with these big, beautiful trees that have fallen on the ground. It's a big tree. I'm going to show a picture of it when I get through. But those are things I just wanted to share with you. It was on my mind while I was out here thinking about these trees. I think it'll be really helpful to many of you if you make the decision to do that, to do those 2 little simple things. Let me show you these trees as I talk. To do these 2 little, that's the back root of it. And let's just go around to the rest of it. That is the rest of this big tree that goes all the way down there. That is a humongous tree, you know. But again, just wanted to come share those 2 simple things I think are needed in everybody's life, and it'll help you to live a happier life. So 1, don't be afraid to tell people to shut up. And 2, love yourself enough to do the things that you need to do for yourself.